Having a family member or friend who uses drugs or alcohol can have a significant impact on your physical, mental and social well-being and functioning. Some people may feel alone, others may feel stuck or lost at what to do. There are various support services and programs that can be accessed. The following video will explore the lived experiences of carers, where to find support, how to access services, what different services offer, and the importance of self-care.
I was looking for something that would give me hope. Yes, hope for my loved one as well, but more hope for me, and that there was life outside of that role. It got to a point where I knew that I was sliding. I knew that my mental health was suffering terribly. And I was at a point where either I had to get help or I was going to go under, and I don't know what that would have looked like. And I knew I couldn't go on like that. I think that's what a lot of carers feel. They feel isolated.
I feel like the group support got me through some really dark times. Just knowing that there was going to be another meeting in a few weeks, and that the future thinking that it wasn't just an empty dark tunnel, that there was another stepping stone, that there was another supportive connection down the track. It was really useful. And without them, I think I would have had so little an idea of what to do. It was helpful, that sense of acceptance, that sense of understanding, a sense of acknowledgement and the simplicity of it.
Accessing support services is crucial. Many carers have voiced their experiences in accessing supports, specifically when it feels like you're isolated or alone along the journey of caring for your loved one. It is important to look after ourselves first so that we can be effective and present for a loved one who may be struggling.
Well, the fact that I actually found something eventually that was about me just totally blew my mind. It's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe somebody is actually asking me how I'm doing, or asking me what do I need. That was just mind-blowing, that somebody cared about what was happening, was having an effect on me. I think it's important for me to get help and support from a service or a person who has an understanding, either through their own personal experience or through their profession of the substance abuse, because they're able to put perspective on things. It validates the decisions and the choices and the life that I have had. What I love about the Smart Recovery family and friends is that sharing of ideas. I may say something and someone will say, well, yeah, that kind of thing has happened to me. This is how I dealt with it. This is what I think about it.
Well, I think that was the sort of opening of a door to my understanding that these services were available. I didn't know who to talk to. I was feeling embarrassed and ashamed and angry and resentful and all these things. It was just a massive emotion which was really helped by having someone to talk them through with. So that was crucial. That was the people that spoke to me and normalised my situation with me. I had this sort of self-centred view of it, that I was the one that was doing things right and they were the ones doing things wrong. And in fact, if I'm going to support them in changing, I need to change too, because it's a dynamic, that the family dynamic is part of the whole process.
If people know that there are strategies that you can use that may or may not be a catalyst for their loved one to seek help, I think that gives some hope as well. The program is one of the things in people being welcome to come in and out of maintaining contact. Like, even if it's just that you stay on an email list and you get to that point of desperation where you just want to connect with someone. We've had people who we may not have seen for 10 years, but something will happen and they're happy to reconnect because there's been an ongoing, even if it's minimal contact, and they know that people still think of them and feel that they're a part of a whole. There's amazing acceptance and authenticity in the groups. People are very attentive. They've learned listening skills. It's not just about sitting around and telling your story. There are skills and strategies that we work with. I think it's about how you frame it for yourself. You can frame it as making a choice for their benefit as well as mine. I think that's an important distinction. People should have a choice as to what suits their needs and at different parts and times of their journey. You might go from one service to another, or you might use both at the same time, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's up to the person that's going through that, and only they know what works for them.